If a tree falls in a forest today, it rots. Fungi and bacteria move in, break down the wood, and turn it back into soil. It's basic biology.
But 300 million years ago, Earth's biology completely glitched. For 40 million years, trees would grow, die, and fall over, and absolutely nothing happened to them. They just piled up on top of each other, miles deep, completely unbothered by time. If nature hadn't finally fixed this massive evolutionary mistake, human civilization wouldn't even exist today. The reason was surprisingly simple. At the time, Earth had trees, but it didn't have the organisms needed to break them down. Because nothing was rotting, the carbon inside those dead trees couldn't escape back into the atmosphere. Instead, it stayed trapped under the mud. This caused Earth's oxygen levels to skyrocket to a staggering 35%. For comparison, today it's only 21%. This hyper-oxygenated atmosphere acted like a biological steroid. It triggered an era of absolute nightmare fuel. Insects don't breathe like us. They absorb oxygen directly through their bodies, and with this much fuel in the air, they grew to monstrous proportions. Suddenly, the skies were filled with dragonflies the size of hawks, and the forest floors belonged to scorpions over 2 feet long, alongside spiders the size of a human head. It was an ecosystem spiraling out of control, all because a single tiny organism failed to evolve. But eventually, that organism finally appeared. To understand why this happened, we have to look at a massive upgrade trees received. They had just evolved a revolutionary new compound called lignin. This was the exact material that gave plants the strength to grow tall, stand rigid, and turn into wood. Lignin was incredibly tough, and it was a complete nightmare for the planet's cleanup crew because while trees had advanced into the future, the local bacteria and fungi were completely left behind. They simply did not possess the specific chemical enzymes needed to break down and digest this new wooden armor. To them, a fallen tree wasn't food. It was as indestructible as solid rock. And because evolution is a slow game of trial and error, it took the fungi a staggering 40 million years to finally figure out the biological recipe to destroy it. So, what happened to those millions of miles of unrotted, indestructible wood? Over tens of millions of years, they were continuously buried under layers of dirt, mud, and ocean water, subjected to immense planetary heat and pressure. This extreme compression baked the wood, squeezing out the liquids and leaving behind pure, concentrated carbon. This exact 40 million year glitch created nearly 90% of all the coal we mine today. Without this massive evolutionary mistake, the planet wouldn't have had the fuel sources required to trigger the Industrial Revolution. Human civilization as we know it would literally be stuck in the dark. Eventually, a single white rot fungus evolved the secret chemical weapon to eat wood, ending the glitch forever. The planet went back to normal, but the legacy of that mistake built our world. Stay with Tylos Nova for more hidden stories behind the world we live in.